a very good, a very bad podcast is going to be. First of all, it's Phil's birthday.
Hey! My name is Bill Burback, and this is my 111th birthday.
Yay!
Damn it! You keep telling me different days. I asked him a little bit ago this morning how old was the birthday boy, and he goes 800 something. All right, you've told me you're 900 before though, so now you're lying to me.
Phil, stop lying.
I am 23.
23 years old.
23.
And a sad thing about this one is, though, Aaron
I'm
is
older
not
than
with-
Keith. Oh, never mind. I completely thought you were going a whole different direction.
Tomorrow.
You want to talk about how you're a day older than me, and now mine's literally in a couple minutes?
Tomorrow's Keith's birthday.
Yay!
Yeah!
Oh, my God. Yeah, Phil's older than me by 1 day, and he'll never let me live it down as long as we know
Really?
each other. Yeah.
Never.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's the second, I'm the third.
How long have I been saying that?
For as long as you've known me. And you've known that that you've been older than me by 1 day. You always go, hey, Keith, I'm older. Fucking guy.
I've got a cousin that I'm 9 days older.
Jared?
No.
Damn it.
It's Mandy. I don't think you've ever met Mandy.
Yes, I have.
You have met Mandy?
Tyler says it's the hot cone.
Yeah.
Fuck. Mandy?
I think I've seen her before, too.
But-
Oh, God.
We were close when we were younger. We'd go up Grandmama's house like every 2 weeks or so.
Mm-hmm.
And me and her being the same age, we'd played around a lot.
It is West Virginia.
It is West
Played
Virginia.
around a lot.
But I'm 9 days older than her, and she hated it. And you can bet every birthday I rubbed it in her face that I was 9 days older than her.
Every year it comes around, I'm going to hear it every time I know.
So you guys are both 23.
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
in it.
Phil's 23 now. I still got a couple minutes because I think
Okay.
we're recording this like 10
Is it
minutes
midnight
before
yet?
midnight.
You have 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes! Fuck you,
Did-
Keith!
So you both were born in
Respect your
93.
elders.
Well, during... Fuck you guys, seriously?
So you both were
You're older
born.
than 1 day. Go fuck yourself.
You both were born in 93.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
But a sad part about this podcast is Aaron's not with us. He was feeling a little sick today, so he's going to be out. Hope for a speedy recovery, Aaron. Whatever's wrong, get
He
some
caught
rest.
the Ebola.
Yeah, possibly. So get
No,
some rest.
Phil.
Possibly so.
Why y'all saying that stuff about it? Don't.
Feel better soon, Puddy. Let's roll the intro.
No. What up?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I am
Worst decision ever, Keith.
Phil Tuck. Don't give a motherfuck. And it is my 23rd birthday, and we're doing a podcast right now. Fuck. Disclaimer:
Good job, Keith.
I am intoxicated
Yeah, no shit.
because it is my 23rd birthday,
you said that like 3 times.
and I've decided just to get fucked.
Hey,
And
Phil.
this is
How old are you again?
23.
And this
Okay.
is my bright idea of having him talk most because he hasn't talked much in the past few podcasts. So, hey, let's get him to talk more on his fucking birthday. He's going to be hammered.
Maybe if I was sober, this would go a lot more smoothly, but it's not going to go smoothly
It doesn't
at all.
help that you start off before we start literally taking a chug of Jack or Captain Morgan.
I love Captain Morgan.
I was about to say it's not Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
You got a little Captain in you. This is sponsored by Captain Morgan.
Oh my
We're not sponsored. Disclaimer.
Sponsored by Captain Morgan.
We're still not monsters either.
And Miller Lite.
Can you just do the roll call?
But, anyway, this is going to be a podcast to remember. I promise you that. And,
No doubt.
let's get a roll call. I've already done my roll call. Phil Talk, don't give a motherfuck. And
What's that supposed to mean?
that means you, Keith.
He just clicked and
You just clicked. You
pointed
didn't
to his
say.
left.
You didn't say. In my man to my left
to my
here.
left is.
You're very glad because I just had a racist thought go through my mind and I didn't say it. whenever you said that.
I mean, you're only hurting Aaron whenever he edits this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what I was
You
going to
should
say.
not.
I'm not a racist.
Okay. He's a dumbass.
I am a
Simple-minded
fake
man.
racist. I'm good at being racist, but I'm not racist at all.
He's good
Phil,
at being
Phil,
a
Phil.
racist, but he's not.
You're just
racist.
digging a hole, man. You're just
Yeah,
digging a
stop
hole.
digging that
I'm
hole.
good at comedy racism.
Hey, look. This hole's getting longer
Man,
and deeper.
It's not getting deeper, James. I'm a
we'll make an
comedian at
underground
heart.
railroad here eventually.
I won't get to China through like this.
Jesus. Well, I
I'm
am
just playing with my iron wrenches right now.
I can't help it. I saw this last week and I just had to play with it. I'm the Puddy, the other Puddy's sick, so I'm at his helm, and it's weird because
And Keith's
bunch of
playing with
knobs
Phil's
and
toys.
whistles and goofs that I'm not sure of just yet. But I'm learning. Plus, it's my birthday here next, like literally in a little bit.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Yay. Now,
I'm older.
now the person to my left.
To your left.
To my left.
You sure it's your left?
I'm sure it's my left.
Do you know you like
To the
right and
left,
left?
to the
Well, I'm not
left.
going to go like point at you, make some dumbass noises.
Hey, that's shots fired to me.
Alright. So Keith understands. Keith understands his right to left, but I am James, aka Jeb, and
Games.
Keith.
Triggered.
Stop it, Mister. Okay. You want to call me that name? I'll call you
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy.
Uncle Jesse.
Got him.
Dumb.
And I think this is the worst decision ever to have Phil roll with the podcast.
This is the
but
best decision ever.
I think this is going to be the worst podcast we've ever done, to be honest.
Hashtag drink more.
Hashtag Phil Tuck party's over. Phil Tuck is over party. My bad. And then the person to my left, who's probably looking up something Japanese anime like, is
And probably just trying to ignore everyone at this table right now.
I'm just thinking about Final Fantasy 15.
okay.
It's
Which is
me,
delayed.
Jason.
What do you say?
Oh my god.
You're wearing a Rick and Morty shirt, aren't you?
I am. I've been wearing it all week.
I had
FYI.
that shirt.
Do you like that show?
I've only seen 2 episodes, but yes.
You've only
Yes,
seen.
Swifty.
You can like a show with only
Wait,
seeing a couple episodes.
I do have that shirt, right?
I like
don't know,
Sherlock.
Did you get the loot crate with the shirt? Because if you did, then you do.
Which loot crate?
The
Not a
Loot
clue.
Crate.
I've been subscribed for like 6 months now.
Then you
Futuristic.
probably got it.
Damn it, I kind of want to wear it just so we can match.
We'll go find it.
Hold on. What do I got to say now?
You don't need to go find it, Phil. Just wait.
You want to go find it?
No, don't make him go
You wanna
find it.
Give me something to say, and then I'll go find it.
All right, so Phil, pass it on to me. Give me a tag. Tag me.
Hey, I'm going to tag Keith in right now. Hashtag you can't see me.
And I'm going to
John
ignore
Cena.
it and
All
talk
right.
about Final Fantasy.
That's a wrestling reference.
Well, okay, you can talk about Final
I think
Fantasy.
Phil almost fell over on his way out of
Did
here.
he? Are you surprised?
No.
Oh my god.
I'm not surprised.
Before you talk about Final Fantasy, this was a terrible idea to have him talk most of the time, didn't it?
I told you.
Oh, it's going
Yes. Yes.
I told you.
on. All right, go on. I'm
Ba-doom,
sorry.
shh.
I've had a terrible idea over the weekend.
What was your terrible idea, Jason?
It's not the weekend, I mean the week.
Where are you going to buy a body pillow?
No.
No, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay.
Not yet. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
He's just
Continue.
yelling things in his room.
Keep going, Jason. Hurry, please.
Final Fantasy 15 got delayed to November 20 something. I think it's 29th.
Didn't that get delayed like a while ago?
Yeah. But my thought is, now that there's a bit of a time delay, what if I go back and try and play all the Final Fantasy games?
Then
I
you.
thought you've already done that though.
No. I've only beaten 1 and 13.
Mhm.
And I really like 13. And anybody out there that likes Final Fantasy is probably going to come kill me now.
It's supposed to be 7.
I was going to say you've played Final Fantasy 1 and 13, but people always say that 7 or 8's the best one. You should just
Oh my god.
you should just play Final Fantasy 7 or 8.
No.
Why?
Because I'm going to play Final Fantasy 4 first. Because
what's the order, by the way?
All right.
What is the order of Final Fantasy?
What do you mean? It goes 1, and then it goes 2.
16, 18.
I thought it had some kind of fucked up
2
order.
part 3.
It is. It is.
It is.
It is.
It does.
Tis beeth the messed up order.
Final Fantasy.
That was my bottle. My spit bottle.
All right. Final
job,
Fantasy
Phil.
2 and 3 in the United States when they first came out are not really Final Fantasy 2 and 3.
I didn't think so.
They're Final Fantasy 4 and 6. We never got the real 2 or the real 3. And I don't know what the heck's the deal with 5, but
Which is the one everybody hated? 6?
everybody hates a lot of them.
Which one?
I thought they hated 12.
12 is hated, kinda. 10 is kinda hated a lot. 13 is the one everybody hates.
I have only played one Final Fantasy, and the only thing I can describe is there was
confusion.
guys coming off a train.
It's probably 7.
It was like early consoles.
So yeah,
Early
it was,
consoles.
probably was Final Fantasy
What are you
7.
talking about? Early console?
PlayStation 1.
PlayStation
Yes.
1.
Final
So
Fantasy 7
yeah, it's
came on
probably Final
PlayStation
Fantasy
1.
7.
7?
7.
Where did 1 come out at?
Probably
The NES.
Famicom,
NES.
NES.
NES?
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
an old series.
It's a very old series.
Okay.
That's why it's coming out on the NES
That's why
Classic.
there's Final Fantasy 15 coming out.
Hold out.
Hold
That's
on.
why they're
Sorry,
remaking
everybody.
Final Fantasy 7.
I played NES at my grandma's house, and we played Final Fantasy there on the NES, and it was a fucking train, and there was a black guy. Sorry,
That was.
African American.
Did the black guy, African American, did he have like a gun hand?
Yes.
Final Fantasy 7. His name's Barrett?
Barry!
No, Barrett.
Barry!
And if you want to play it again, it came out on PS4 not too long ago.
And it's getting remastered. It's getting remade.
Don't do the remaster. Because that's never going to come out like Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh my fucking God!
fired!
You know what the sad part about that is, too?
It's
I just
true.
saw
You
something
believe
that
him.
got delayed again in Japan. That's
When it got
Rip
taken,
Japan.
it got taken off the Xbox Japan listing.
Yeah, I know. Either that means it's
Wait.
not going to be on Xbox or it's just delayed in general
It was on it. They got taken off.
for pre-order.
I don't even know why it's on there. They showed literally nothing.
Yeah, I know. There's like a gameplay video of it, but I'm pretty sure it's years old. At this point, it has to be years old because it's literally the same stuff. It's Sora, Goofy, and Donald in just like this.
That sentence is why I don't want to play Kingdom Hearts.
Claim that shit. all
They're
you
really
want.
good!
He
Wanna
wants
get dirty.
He wants Mickey.
Jason, just play the first Kingdom Hearts.
I will when they come out on PS4.
Okay. The
Which
first
will be
Kingdom
never.
Hearts is amazing.
Yeah, I'll probably be never.
I got stuck on the first Kingdom Hearts on the Tarzan level.
Yeah.
You're all not selling me on this.
That's if there's one thing I can say that's not going to sell you is there's some points that's not explained very well, but you can find where to go. Like it's not hard to find it, but there are some parts where you're just like, where am I at?
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, what am I supposed to do now?
It's.
I know what you're talking about. I got stuck there too. I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking
I
about.
spent a long time on the fucking beach, like at the very beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then that one boss fight with in like that dark town, like it was nighttime all the time with Goofy and
Tavern
Mickey Mouse.
Town.
Tavern Town. Yeah. I spent a long time there on that fucking game. Damn it.
Yeah. If you don't, you have to literally try to talk to everybody
Yeah.
to find out where you're going, and sometimes they're not going to be that helpful. So you have to keep going in every tent or in every house that you possibly can, pretty much just to see where the fuck you're going. And I remember getting stuck in Tavern Town too, literally just starting, stopped for a couple days. I'm just like, I'm not going to go back to this. But I went back to it, and God damn it, I'm glad I did. God, I love that game. That beginning sequence at the very start of Kingdom Hearts, where you're just in this black room, and then it's Sora just trying to find out his powers and everything, and it opens up, and it's just this big picture of Snow White. I think Snow White's the first one. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. The game
That's
is just...
Barrett.
Eric.
Barrett.
Jason's showing a picture of Barrick.
From
Barrett
Final
from
Fantasy
Final
VII.
That is him. but
Sorry.
It was
Whatever.
It was 8-bit. Like
What, Final Fantasy X?
it was very like. Oh, fuck. What's the word? It was very outdated. That's not what.
I
Okay.
don't know. Maybe it was some spinoff.
No, it wasn't.
It had a number.
Yes. It was.
You sure it was a Final Fantasy game?
Yes.
Was it VII?
It's all Final Fantasies like. We're looking down.
No.
Because it's still 7.
That's still 7.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm going into the logic of Phil where it's like, it had other stuff on it. VII.
It's VII.
That looks like him.
Phil doesn't
but-
even know what I did.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure it's 7. I don't know if there's some like Sprite version of 7. But anyway, my plan is I've beaten 1, so I'm not going to play it again.
Okay.
Right.
I got partway through 2, didn't like it. I'm not going to play it again.
So
The real 2, not
Yeah.
whatever. I started 3, but the only 3 that's available is some DS remake, and I don't want any of that shit.
How did you get to the original 2?
PlayStation Network.
PlayStation Network
It
has
is on my Vita.
Cool.
Did you say Xbox?
No.
Phil,
Xbox.
what is this mystical
So I'm going to
machine?
start
Who plays that shit?
with 4,
A lot of people actually.
I'll eat one.
and then continue from
Xbox
there.
players.
Hey.
So that's
Hey,
Final.
Phil, you're right.
Hey, that's pretty good.
How many
Hey.
games is that? That's Final Fantasy 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2.
What about
I'm going to
Final
play
Fantasy?
10, 2.
This is fucking stupid.
What about Final Fantasy Tactics?
True.
No, I'm only doing number 1. 11's an MMO that's dead, so I can't play it.
So is 14.
14, I may play. I have 14. I may play 14 again, just to do it. 12 is a pseudo MMO that's not being re-released anywhere yet. I've beaten 13. I have 13-2 and Lightning Returns, but they both look terrible.
People hate it, from what I figured.
So that's a lot of games I'm gonna have to beat in
James, are you saying they
2
have
months.
a couple of haters?
Couple haters.
Couple haters?
Couple haters.
A couple of haters. Alright, so we're going to get into
Kill me.
some news.
Kill me.
Kill you.
Kill me.
Can I get your laptop then?
No.
Then we're gonna have
Always
to keep
trying
you
to get
alive.
free stuff. What a fucking
I
shot.
know.
I know.
Yeah,
You'd want the laptop too, Keith.
Not really.
Well,
Hey,
you
what's
guys-
wrong with my
Is
laptop?
Vita?
Because it's a Mac. Fuck Mac.
No.
Oh.
You'd
You're
probably
talking
take
to
his
2
Vita.
people right now.
They
You
got
play a
Macs.
Mac, and you're using a Mac.
I don't
Which
play
is
a
an
Mac.
Aaron.
It's Aaron's Mac. I prefer Windows. Fuck
Guess
the
what
Mac
Keith's
piece of
doing?
shit.
He's installing
Rip the
Windows.
virus.
It's okay to be wrong.
It is true.
Yeah, it is Jason.
Mm.
Philip. Aaron. It's always okay to be wrong. That's why I hang around with you guys.
My laptop's obsolete, so I don't
Did I
use
say
it.
that? I did say that.
I have a knack for getting viruses on my computers. That's why I bought a Mac.
Is it from all the sites you go to that
No.
you got some
No, no,
options?
no.
protection.
My computer got fucked because I tried to download a Minecraft skin, and it can. I got the ransom virus on my.
The FBI has
on
your
my laptop.
computer.
And they said like go to this fucking website and donate or send us this much money. And I was like, fuck you. And I just let it time out, and they corrupted every single one of my fucking files on my computer.
There you go.
That's when you
it's
needed to
not
go.
fixed.
It's when you need to find someone who knows how to do it and try to get rid of it,
I wonder. Or have virus protection on your computer.
or like drop
did.
to like a Best Buy and get McAfee's like security system or whatnot.
Stop looking at all that porn too.
Yeah.
Minecraft, damn it! I
It was Minecraft.
It was probably a naked skin person or what.
I only
You're
look
looking
at
at Minecraft.
I
porn.
only look at porn on my mobile device cell phone.
What kind of
Yes.
porn do you look at
I look at porn mobily. Don't
Mobily?
fucking discredit me.
All right,
too?
we've gone too far off the beaten path.
Totally
Sure have.
have.
So Keith, why don't you try to wheel us back in right now?
really back in. I'm trying my damnedest here.
Okay.
And every time I try, it's like drunk Phil has something to say.
All right, Keith. Well, come on, bring it in.
All right, so all this news and stuff, game-wise, is brought to you today by nobody because fuck sponsorships. But we
Because we don't have any.
We do have a source here, GameSpot, I should say.
GameSpot.
Getting all of our information here, GameSpot.com. So the first thing I want to talk about is The Walking
GameStop.
Dead's game Season 3 debuts in November.
Who wrote the article? I want to know.
Who wrote the article?
Norman Reedus.
I don't know who that is.
Paget.
Jason, you can look it up too.
I don't want to.
I would really wish that you would.
Why?
To help me out a little bit.
Well, I don't
Please
have
do.
the links to this stuff.
that is true.
It's called GameSpot.com
If you would stop
/GameStop.
looking at memes, Jason.
That's
Hey,
right.
I'm on Funny Junk looking
Well,
at
what
funny.
it says is the Walking Season 3 debuts. I thought it was details because I was trying
So
to.
it says on here that The Walking Dead Season 3 premieres this November. I'm going to read the full article here. Telltale Games announced that its PAX panel today. The new season is set a few years after Season 2 and follows series protagonist Clementine and new character JV.
Come on.
I'm gonna guess it's
Go
this
on.
What is
kid
it, like
that's like
Javier?
hanging off of her, and he looks dumb.
I'd
I'm
assume
is it Javier?
Javier, maybe. Javier, because I can't talk.
Yeah, it's Javier.
Javier. Okay. James, don't get so fucking mad at me.
I'm not getting mad
I can't
for
read.
you.
I'm going to college.
Triggered.
Can't fucking read.
I'm just
can't
saying,
help it.
I don't want no
Triggered.
person in the comments being like, "He didn't know
Triggered.
how to say
Tilted.
Javier."
Triggered.
Some people can't talk. Look at Phil.
Yeah.
I can't talk for shit.
Well, I'm excited for Walking Dead Season 3 because Walking Dead Season 2 ended like on a pretty like
No spoilers.
strong note, and I can't wait to see I can't wait to see what Clementine's gotten into this time.
I got to the part where Blank got shot with arrows at that fence.
Blank got shot with blank.
Oh, that's the episode that really fucked me up. Like, it gave me nightmares.
Oh yeah,
As far as I
it was
got.
on. Yeah, it was on AMC and all that. You know,
No idea.
No. He's talking about the game.
The game.
I know you was talking about the game. I'm trying
There's
to.
a part in the show that kind of sounds like that.
I'm going to spoil this game. This game's been out forever. Season
All
1.
right, spoiler alerts for anybody that hasn't played season
The
1.
part
but
that got me
seriously.
is the guy that got shot, Matt, I think his name was. Did you ever get past this? Like, did you finish the episode?
I got past the part where he like followed the tractor. That's it.
Okay. After that, they get everybody back inside, and like the farmers or whatever, like, oh, come in, we'll help you, and you don't see him for like the rest of the episode. And at some point, everyone's like, where the fuck is he? And they're sitting down to eat dinner, and it's got meat. It's a fucking dairy farm.
Oh shit.
They go upstairs, and his legs are chopped off. They're eating his legs.
God!
And that gave me nightmares.
Well, yeah, because he
That reminds me of
le-
Bob from
They're
the
butchers,
TV
pretty
series.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cannibalistic butchers.
Yeah.
They Lee sees it, and the prompt is you have to hurry up and get back down to the dinner table to stop Clementine from eating the meat.
And
But can
Doug-
you not stop her?
Yeah, there's
yes.
where she
I'm
can.
gonna do that just so she can eat that fucking human
Why the
meat.
fuck would you do that
Because
to
I'm
Clementine?
a sick motherfucker.
It sounds like it.
And then
Wow. Wow. Well, on that very somber note, let's continue on with what the article says.
yeah,
What is Clementine? What is it, James? I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna say don't read the whole article. Read parts of it.
All right, I'll just go down to where it says the season pass.
me to hell.
I'll just go down to the part where it has the season pass.
Season
I was about to
pass is
say, yeah,
last
like
of it.
it was
Season
very-
Pass disc for PS4 and Xbox One will be available for purchase. In addition to digital copies, you'll still need an internet connection as the disc only includes the first episode and requires you to download the rest of them. No specific release date was announced for the first episode. That's fucking stupid. I
All
hate
right.
that.
This what is?
The fact that it only comes with the one game or the one episode on the disc, and you have to use the internet to download the other four.
No.
I understand we live in that day and age, but I hate it. Put the game on disc.
It's not done yet, though.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah, but
This next paragraph I don't care for.
What is it?
The Walking Dead Season 3 comes to PS4, Xbox One, PS3, and Xbox 360. PC. I don't care for the PS3 and Xbox 360 part.
Yeah,
Let's leave that behind.
Well, it's also coming on mobile platforms too. I'm assuming they're
Yeah.
still trying to hit everyone that can't.
But
play.
hitting everyone that you can kind of like degrades the game.
yeah.
Like, Telltale's game engine
I don't
isn't the
know.
best of things.
Well, look at season 1 and season 2. Well, season 1 more because that was made.
I'm not
for
talking
PS3.
like story-wise or anything. I'm talking like
graphic.
engine-wise.
Yeah, engine
like
wise, it's not the best.
stutters and stops.
Yeah.
It glitches a little bit. Like the frame rates drop a little bit. So that's why it should just be for like the current gen right now and PC. That's it.
I can agree with that, but I feel like if they're still wanting to try to help those people out that aren't ready to convert just yet.
Fuck those people.
I know. It's been 3-4 years now, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been 3 years. And
Yeah,
it
3 years. It's getting time for people to convert that need to
or
but
want to.
I appreciate
Triggered.
it as
Triggered.
them trying to hold on to the old systems. I know it's not a good thing too, but I appreciate it.
But now like some of the base models of the current consoles are sold on the cheap now.
Mm-hmm.
Their sales, there's constant sales on them for bundles and stuff, so you can get it relatively cheap for like $300 at the most.
If you don't have a next gen console by now, stop playing fucking video games.
How can you say that?
No, how? Because there's people
we had
that
this
love,
conversation.
Yeah, I know,
people
but
love video games no matter if it's current gen or
They don't buy the new shit.
or whether or
Keep playing
or
the old
whether
shit.
Whether it's
so what about people that buy these legacy collections of classic games?
It's different. They still have
How's
the
it
next gen consoles.
I don't know. I don't really agree.
When did Clementine lose a finger?
I don't know.
She
Did lose a
fingered the
finger?
orc.
Yeah,
Oh,
look in
she
that
does.
picture. Or her.
Ooh.
What is that? The ring finger?
Yes.
I'm gonna guess that happened in season 2.
no,
It has to.
No.
Does it not?
I didn't play it.
That finger?
No, it does not happen in season 1.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't happen in either one of those seasons.
It happens in 3.
So it either happens in
Seemingly.
3 or it happens between the two.
It's probably what's most likely going to happen is it's either going to happen from season 3 or it's going to be like something that's like that's going to be explained from what happened between season 2 and beginning of season 3.
I'm thinking it's 3 because it's still wrapped up.
Yeah, because Clementine had all her fingers at the end of season 2. None of the fingers got chopped off.
Spoiler alert, she had all 5 fingers on each hand.
I was about ready to say, you were about ready to say all 5 fingers, and I was about ready to say, no, it's 10
Yeah, I know.
fingers.
I was going to say 10 digits, but then I said
But,
5. And
no,
I was
like-
"Fuck, fix it.
But no, you was about to say, so, like,
Happy birthday, Keith.
like you
Yay!
like,
Oh, shit.
Yay!
Hey!
Yay! September's there! Yay!
We're
Phil
the same
still-
age now.
Phil's still older than you.
Oh, God.
But, like,
James.
Can I get a rip in the
I wasn't
chat?
going to say. Rip.
like I agree with Jason. It has to be current, so it's going to probably happen sometime in season 3 where Clementine's going to get her finger lopped off from some stupid reason, or it's like, hey, we're going to teach you a lesson. Like,
But,
something like that.
listen here, bitch. We're going to chop fingers off. And it's like,
Well, I don't know how to explain it. Like, because I don't know how I'm supposed to explain something when it happens, like, post-apocalyptic stuff. There's no mob bosses in the zombie world.
Well,
There's
not
no
for zombies.
There's no mafia. It's like,
there is.
I'm thinking in the zombie.
Can we just imagine a zombie mafia? That'd be fucking insane.
They would have to have some brain functionality to
Yeah, I know.
maintain it. But like,
I'm not saying it could be a thing. I'm just saying let's imagine if it could.
Like Narnia.
Okay. So
Next up, speaking of next, NX. Yeah, see what I did here?
All right, Keith, where am I going now?
Nintendo NX. We use cartridges, reporters say.
Are we still on GameStop?
We are still on GameSpot.
Spot?
Yeah.
Fine.
Everything
Slash
that he
GameStop.
has up here is from GameSpot. Nintendo's next console could use cartridges instead of discs, much like the 3DS.
I'm fine with that.
I thought this was a known thing like for several months.
Yeah.
Well, it's been like rumors because people are like it could be cartridge based or it couldn't be, whatnot. But
I like it.
I'm okay with it.
Does this mean like you have to blow in a cartridge to make it work?
No.
No, it's probably gonna
Think of
Fuck this shit.
It's modern day cartridges.
That's what makes it work.
think about like what's going
You gotta
on.
blow in the fucking terminals to make it fucking
Jason
work.
has his PS Vita out. It's kind of like the cards you use on a Vita.
Don't let him grab it, Jason. Oh,
Good. Calm down.
It's probably gonna be something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dip in my fucking hand.
It's probably
Damn
gonna.
it.
It's probably
I'm
gonna be
good.
a little.
I'm good.
It's gonna be more like
It's
the
gonna
3DS.
be a little bigger though.
Yeah, it's gonna be more like a 3DS cartridge, but
I got
bigger.
like DS. Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are what
3DS.
cartridges are now.
Game is that?
Here's the thing.
Percent for dancing all
Here's
night.
the thing though that the article does talk about with that. The main problem with cartridges is that they normally carry less data than disk. PS4 and Xbox One game discs can hold up to 50 gigs of data and often require further installs on the console's hard drives. It's currently unclear how much data an NX cartridge will hold, if real.
Yeah.
So really, that kind of sounds like a setback, but I'm totally okay with them putting them on cartridges.
Yeah,
it would remind me of old days of using cartridges.
Yeah, but
When was the last time Nintendo had cartridges was the N64, right?
That was when
Yeah.
I walked to school in the fucking
Well,
snow.
as far as consoles go, yeah.
yeah, as far as consoles,
Yeah,
go.
console-wise, it was the 64, but they've always had cartridges, like with the handheld DSs and everything.
Oh yeah,
Something else to think about too. Probably another reason to use cartridges is they're smaller.
Yeah.
So if you got a handheld, you ain't got a lot of room to put a disc drive in that thing.
which is reportedly what the NX is kind of going to be, is like a portable thing.
It's going to be like a handheld
Like
that
a
you can
handheld.
plug it into your TV.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. But like PlayStation and Xbox, they use the Blu-ray disc where, that's how they're able to hold
Yeah, and
almost.
Blu-ray discs Blu-ray in general is just a powerful source of.
Yeah. But now
media.
you got the 4K Ultra HD disc now, and I don't know how much that holds, but
Yeah, but it's going to be a long time before you see 4K taking over Blu-ray, because Blu-ray's really big right now.
well, yeah, but now everyone's starting to jump on the 4K craze. It's like, I got to get my 4K TV, or I got to get my 4K Blu-ray player.
Yeah, but to be fair, 4K is not going to become a big thing until probably like TV and stuff catches up with that. Because right now, because I learned this from my TV production class, the highest, and I've told you this,
1080i.
the highest they can transmit a signal because of high bandwidth is 1080i.
Yeah.
If they tried 1080p, it would just be too much bandwidth for them to hold. Just imagine how much that would be with 4K resolution.
Oh yeah.
That's 4,000 pixels, bub.
They sound like pussies.
Yeah,
Step
but
up your fucking game.
but
TV.
you know,
I bet they don't even lift.
Fuck you, Lift.
but there's people out there who have the money to afford like the $500 to like $2,000 4K smart TVs.
Well, yeah.
I have one.
So,
It's a 4K supposedly TV.
There's a curve in it.
No.
but
See,
Hike has a
I
curved
prefer
one.
to have a curved
Hike has a curved
1080p
one.
Like this.
TV.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a curved TV than I would a 4K TV. To me, the curve will get me more immersed in the actual picture quality, or the actual clarity of 4K compared to 1080.
I really like your diction right there.
But
Yeah.
like in the next few years, the 4K craze is going to go crazy, and
It's going to, because it's just
And-
the next thing people are saying, oh, it's such a big deal and everything, blah, blah,
people
blah.
are saying that now, and like people are trying to get.
It's a step. It's definitely a step up, but
That's also why you kind of see like how the Xbox One S sold really well, is because Xbox One S has 4K capabilities.
No, it doesn't. The S?
Yeah, it's
Hold
got,
up.
not
yeah.
the S.
Not the S, no.
That's Scorpio.
No, it's
Scorpio has
the One S has like
The Slim?
4K like
Nah.
streaming
All
capability.
right, I'll look it up.
I don't think it does.
Look that shit up, Keith.
I have to confirm this.
Because if you look on like Best Buy's like website or something, the only like 4K Blu-ray player is like a Samsung, and that was like $300 and some dollars.
Holy shit. Through Xbox itself, Xbox One S, sleeker, slimmer, sharper. The first thing it talks about, other than introducing the new Xbox One S starting at $299, Ultra HD 4K Blu-ray and streaming.
Yeah.
That's through Xbox selling of the Xbox One S.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, Bill Gates.
HDR, high dynamic range, 40% smaller, and up to 2 terabyte storage.
Yeah, and a lot of people, and that's like one of the main reasons why it beat out PlayStation last month on the NPD sale, on the NPD chart, was because that 1S, where it's the 4K streaming and whatnot, and you can play, your 4K movies, and, because where, like I said, because I watched a video on YouTube where the guy talks about it, like, he searched on Best Buy, and the only, 4K player is a Samsung. I think it's a Samsung. And that was the only one, and that was it was on sale at that time. So he's like, it's better just to get a 1S because you're going to get a 4K player, plus you can stream on it with Netflix and NFL and whatnot, and if you want to play games, you can play games on it.
Yeah, if it's starting at $299, that's actually a pretty awesome deal.
Yeah, and
then what's the point of getting a Scorpio then? They should just sell the Xbox One S.
It's got more power.
It's got more power, and it supports VR, right?
Sure. They said Oculus at some
So
point.
are we pretty much talking about, when it comes to Scorpio and the Neo, an entirely new generation cycle? Because it sounds like it. Why?
Yeah,
because it's the same. It's the same consoles, but they're just more powerful.
Isn't that kind of what the PS3 and the PS4 is?
No, because it's like a whole new operating system.
Okay, maybe
and
that's...
it's built differently.
Okay, what about the 360 and the One?
I don't know enough about that.
It's built differently.
The PS3 and PS4, I shouldn't have made that comparison because, PS3 was totally different made how PS4 was.
The thing is...
Hold on a second, James.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The 360, I feel like, was just copied over to the One, though. Just made higher graphics, higher definition. So, I feel like we're just going to a new console cycle already when it comes to the Scorpio and the Neo.
I feel that way.
You gotta also think the time where, whenever the economic recession happened.
Yeah.
That was whenever they were starting to do the process of building the next gen consoles. And with that economic recession happening, a lot of people lost their jobs and a lot of stuff got harder to do. And so that's why PS4s and Xbox Ones are a little more underpowered than what they should be. That's why PC has been able to catch up so much to PS4 and Xbox One. So what we're supposed to get with the Scorpio and the Neos, what we should have gotten with the original PS4 and Xbox One.
Fuck you, saying Xbox.
No, it's the recession that pretty much screwed everything up. Because if we didn't have a recession, we would have had better PS4s and Xbox Ones right now.
Fucking Benjamin Franklin.
I understand what you're saying, but I can't agree with you.
I can't agree with that either.
When did that happen? 2010?
That was 2008, 2009.
That's more than enough time to change the designs and then
so the new
start manufacturing.
The consoles were announced, the PS3 and the 360, around 2005-ish.
Yeah.
2006 was whenever they both came out. 2008, 2009 is whenever the recession happened. But then the new consoles didn't come out till 2013.
Yeah.
That's 4 or 5 years of time they could have had. That you can't tell me that this new console generation that's supposed to be as good as a computer was limited because of the recession that happened, because these these consoles like the 360 and the PS3 were just a couple years old. They just started. And during that time too, that's whenever everyone was starting with the HD craze too. We weren't fully into HD yet. Everyone was starting to get into it. You can't tell me that the recession had anything to do with the PS3 and the Xbox 360 or the PS4 and the Xbox One not being powerful enough.
Well, they lasted a lot longer than what the cycles were going for.
They lasted about as long as a normal console cycle would.
They lasted longer than any.
Look at the PS2 and Xbox cycle. To be fair, PS2 is something unique. That lasted 14 plus years. Actually, 16 years, right? Something like that. Xbox and the GameCube only lasted about 6 or 7 years, or 5 or 6 years. And then you look at the Wii, the 360, and the PS3, that lasted about 7. That's a normal console cycle. I don't see how the recession or anything.
I'm going off of like whenever. I'm not going to when they stop production on like games for. I'm going to whenever like the cycle is whenever the new one comes out. So
Right.
That's what I'm going off of.
Right. Yeah, but there was no new console coming out at the time of the recession.
Yeah, but they were probably most likely working on doing a new console.
Yeah,
So-
they were 100% working
Yeah,
on
they were
it.
working on it, but you can't tell me they were working on it as much as they probably would have been like 2 years before the console was supposed to come out. You know what I mean? Because their new consoles just came out 2 or 3 years before.
Yeah, and I'm thinking what they were probably going to do is they were probably going to release it a couple years earlier than what it came out as.
So what we would have gotten with the PS4 and the one we would have gotten in 2011.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Okay, so based on that, 2010, 2011, that's a 4 or 5 year console cycle.
Yeah.
Triggered.
I don't know. Jason, help me out. I'm still not agreeing with this. I just don't know how to explain it.
No, I don't
see.
I was going to say you don't have to agree with it. I'm just putting what I think. We can agree and disagree.
I just don't think the recession had anything to do with people losing their jobs in the video game industry. Because
people lose their jobs in the industry all the time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that, but like
video game industry is a terrible place to work. Don't.
I mean, but it was made a lot worse because of the recession.
I don't agree.
Okay.
I feel like that was just shit. What am I trying to say? Jason, help!
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I think what you're trying to say is RuneScape is the best fucking game.
No,
Phil.
Damn it, sorry. I thought we were in a different
So
conversation.
the NX is expected to release March 2017. The next games in the Legend of Zelda series, Breath of the Wind, is set to launch simultaneously next year on both the NX and Wii U. So let's finally get off this.
Yeah, that's fine.
that Zelda game though. Oh man.
Does it look nice?
Oh my god.
As much as they have actually shown, I haven't seen a bit of it.
Like what they show and the thought that it's a handheld is what gets me excited, because then they said there's a Pokemon game coming out within 6 months of it launching.
Ooh.
And I hope to God
I'm
it's
glad
a
we
like,
had this
full
debate.
like real Pokemon game.
I hope it's not like the Tekken Pokemon.
Like the Pokken tournament.
Yeah.
I
Because,
don't-
well, that's a cool idea. I feel like that's just a rip-off of Pokemon Stadium, only not as great.
Yeah.
Stadium was badass.
Stadium was cool. I just think at the time a lot of people expected it to be something else.
I just don't want a spin-off. I finally want a console Pokemon game that's not a spin-off.
Yeah. That'd be lovely.
I'm glad we kind of had a debate. That was pretty good.
It was.
Speaking of Pokemon, Pokemon Go Buddy System confirmed. And it sounds pretty damn cool. Niantic confirms the feature after data miners discovered it earlier this week.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, oh, that's okay, cool.
That's awesome. Pokemon is getting a new feature in the form of a buddy system of sorts. Excuse me. In a blog post today, September 2nd is whenever this was written. Developer Niantic. Actually, wait. Let me clarify that. Yep, September 2nd. Developer Niantic Labs confirmed online speculation and discussed the buddy Pokemon feature at a high level, electing to save specifics for later, but what we do know about it sounds pretty awesome. You will be able to pick your favorite Pokemon from your collection to become your buddy, opening up unique in-game rewards and experiences, Niantic said. Buddy Pokemon will appear alongside your trainer or avatar on your profile screen, adding helpful bonuses such as awarding candy for walking together. You'll also have the ability to change your buddy Pokemon at any time.
They're trying hard, aren't they?
They're trying hard to get people back.
Yep, that's what I mean.
Because they fucked up so hard with the whole finding them system.
I don't think this is the way to go.
It's not.
Like, I thought it was going to be like, you have your avatar to move around on the map. It'd like show up and like follow you around. But this says it just shows up on your avatar, like little window thing. It's kind
it's
of
not going to
dumb.
be with you. It's going to be like just a picture.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh well.
If it helps you get more candies, that's good. But then again, it'll probably get you like one candy every couple minutes.
Candy
5
hasn't
minutes.
been my problem. Stardust was my problem.
Stardust and candy, yeah. That's been my problems.
I had all kinds of candy.
I need candies for an Oddish, Poliwag, and what was the other one? I can't remember. Well, of course, Magikarp.
Eevee.
No, not around here. Around here, I think the worst ones are Pidgeys, Eevees, and maybe Weedles. Would you say that's about accurate?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Pidgey and Weedle for me.
Pidgey and Weedles are the worst, but I've heard it's a combination of those two and Rattatas. Around here, you don't get a lot of Rattatas.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing a lot of the rats.
My house, you fucking do.
I guess it's good for us because we get a lot of Eevees, so we can get one of the 3 Eevee evolutions, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I've had over 130 Eevee candies.
God.
Yeah, I know. We don't need that many Eevees. I wish they'd fix the system where it would be more spread out across what Pokemon you find in suburban areas. And you don't find the best Pokemon in cities.
What's dumb about the Eevee thing is those things hatch from the 10K eggs.
Yeah. That's stupid.
And you come across like 6 of them in 3 minutes.
Unless it's like very rare to find somewhere else.
I guess.
But I don't see it. I don't see how it could be very rare to find it anywhere else.
Unless you're on a boat.
Yeah, if you're on a boat, I don't think you're going to find a lot of Magikarps or anything either. Assuming you can, I'm still debating if you can or not. I think it literally just goes by big city, suburban area. I don't think it goes by water.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. I know it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to, but
the more water around you, the more water-type Pokemon you'll find.
yeah, I have not come across that at all. Like, whenever you're next to the river here, no. That's not the case. You have to be in some random-ass area to get a Magikarp.
Yeah.
Or, what's another water?
Krabby?
Seadra. Krabby, yeah. Krabbies pop up out of nowhere.
Like an
here-
RKO.
Staryu. That's a water one.
Staryu! That's a water one. Stupid mother. Alright.
One of Pokemon Go's first major post-launch features was the appraisal system that came out at the end of August. This allowed users to see a Pokemon's attack and defense stats. What new features would you like to see added to Pokemon Go in the future? Let them know in the comments.
How about you bring back an old one?
That'd be good.
What about you, Phil? What do you think?
Dick's out for Harambe.
Of course.
Harambe needs to be a Pokemon.
Harambe Simulator.
Harambe Simulator.
Jeez.
Harambe Simulator 2017.
I couldn't stop laughing. I cried.
Just fix the Marco Polo feature of the steps in Pokemon Go.
I
don't know what they're trying to do with. Yeah, I'm about there too.
I've already deleted me and Jason. I know Jason deleted it.
Jason deleted it. You deleted
I deleted
it
it on the podcast.
I deleted it on the podcast as well.
I still have it, and I'm trying my best. I just want to get a updated version of the Poliwag and the Oddish that I mentioned earlier. But
You just want to catch them all.
man, this game makes me wish it was better than what it is, and it's just not.
Just play Pokemon Sun and Moon. That's all.
I'm actually kind of hyped for Sun and Moon.
See, he's hyped.
I'd rather play Pokemon Yellow, which I have.
I know, but Sun and Moon's the newest thing. People are hyped for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What
get
does that mean?
They did a good job with Pokemon Go to
What?
promote
Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like,
That's the newest games.
Yeah.
Pokemon Sun and
I
Moon.
know, but shit, this is gonna be hard to talk.
There's a fly on your mic, Phil.
Fuck off.
And that's my mic. What the fuck? Get out of here. Scram. Shoot.
Okay,
Damn it! Did it just fly on mine?
Yeah, it did.
What?
Whoops.
Let the liquor do the talking.
Stupid fly.
Yep.
Don't bother us.
As clearly as I can.
All right. We got to let Phil talk because this might be interesting.
Hasn't like all the Pokemon games like Indigo and all that mean like a different region?
We're in Hawaii now.
Sun and Moon is?
Sun and Moon is in Hawaii, quote unquote.
Why?
Same reason the last one was in France, quote unquote.
That's just where they have it set.
They just got tired of naming regions, so they were just like, Oh, it's in Paris. Oh, it's in Hawaii.
No, they didn't
name 'em.
They didn't name it like Paris or France.
Yeah.
They gave it some name like what is it? Sun and Moon's like Aloha or something.
I think Ash should go to the moon,
I think
catch
Ash
all the
should fucking
Pokemon
die.
there, and then go to the sun and catch all the Pokemon there.
All right.
Fuck you, Ash, you pussy.
How do you know Pokemon exist on other planets?
Because I'm a Time Lord.
I see.
All right. That's good. That's good.
Alright.
It wasn't
We're
as
done
good as you
with-
thought, right?
Pokemon talk is done after what Phil did.
After that,
Have y'all seen the Snorlax thing?
now what is a Snorlax thing?
You have? Like there's some special new
Like a
move
new
for it.
ability?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's like it's just laying there all calm, and then it's like eyes just open. It's like glowing red eyes.
The pancake smash, something like that. Right?
Yeah,
Are
it's
you kidding
pancake
me?
smash.
They actually give Snorlax something cool.
Sure do.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's just like it's awesome. Like
Have
it
He's
gets
still
dark.
asleep while he does it. Then he does it.
It
Have they
get-
confirmed which version that's going to be in, if both?
I do not know.
Oh my god, I gotta figure out.
I'm
I
assuming
gotta
it's in
figure
both.
out which
Pretty
one
cool.
the Aloha version of Eevee and Ninetales is going to be in, and I gotta find that one.
I don't care about the
fuck
Aloha
the new Aloha
version.
version of Execute.
Have you seen the Ratatat thingy?
There's a new Rattata too?
Yeah, it's got like a little mustache.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, let me
Oh
find.
my God.
Look for it.
Badass.
Look for it.
Oh, wait a minute. Alright, while I look for it, I'll go ahead and just talk about the next thing he has up on here.
Well, I'll look for it, and you talk about the next thing, so you're not doing two things at the same time.
Okay, so Uncharted movie loses release date as Ryer teases opening sequence. The opening scene for Uncharted, at least in script form, is really, really good. The long in development. Let me try again.
The
Long in development Uncharted movie has suffered another apparent setback. ComingSoon.net.
What?
What?
What
are you looking at me for?
ComingSoon.net.
Coming!
Reports that Sony Pictures has removed the action-adventure movie from its release calendar. Previously, the film was expected to come to
Pause.
theaters on June 30th, 2017.
Pause. There it is.
Oh my god, there's a rat with a mustache! What the fuck? Oh my god.
He sure does.
What?
Have you
Why?
seen it, James?
Why? Why? So does Raticate have a mustache too? I wonder.
I don't know if they haven't said.
It needs to. It needs to be gender specific.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I don't have
want one.
I don't have any high hopes. I don't have any high hopes for this Uncharted movie, so
Does anybody?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't, just because
The games are good. Just don't mess with the games.
it's just another stupid ass movie.
It wouldn't surprise
from a video
you.
game.
I'm gonna say my usual thing of all video game movies suck, except for what was it? Halo Forward Unto Dawn was really good, and I just watched Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive, and it had me on the edge of my seat. I've been thinking about it all week.
I'm giving video game movies one final chance with the Assassin's Creed movie.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll give that one
The
final
fact
chance.
that he's like floating in the fucking air, like holding him down. pisses me
Ubisoft,
off.
like I said before, Ubisoft said they don't expect the movie to do good.
What? They actually said that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aaron's talked about it several times before.
Do they have any part of it at all?
I'm
Yeah.
sure they do. They own Assassin's Creed.
Ubisoft created a movie studio.
What?
Yeah.
There's a Division movie that's already in the process of being made.
Yeah, because we really do.
They're a
one
part
those.
of it, but they say it fucking sucks.
They're
saying.
not saying it
That's what
sucks.
they're saying.
They're saying it's probably not going to do well.
What the fuck?
They
Damn
don't
Oopsie soft.
they don't expect
Oopsie
soft.
I love it. I love it.
Well, looks like the liquor talked for Phil there.
Oopsie soft.
I'm stealing that.
But I'm just
Straight up.
saying, like, I think they don't expect it to be like, oh, it's going to make like $500 million. It's not going to do that. It'll probably scratch $100 million, maybe that.
Don't take my money, cause I'll go watch it.
It was that trailer that told you, huh, with that music.
I mean, the summer.
Jason, fuck.
I
You
mean,
just triggered me. Thank you.
I mean,
Fuck you, Kanye West. Fuck you.
Oh.
Rip.
I mean,
Sue me.
the summer movie box office this
I know
year
you
was
need
pretty
the fucking
poor.
money, bastard.
Whoa. Jeez, Phil, what
So-
the heck?
I hate Kanye West. I mean,
He probably hates you
Kanye
too.
Nest. I hate you, Kanye Nest. You can't see me now, can you, bitch? Actually, you can. 'Cause I've
Phil,
already said it.
okay.
I'm done talking.
Are we ready?
Oh my gosh.
Anyone got anything else to say about the Uncharted movie?
Please
Well,
don't.
Joe Carnahan from Twitter at Carno Joe says, well,
you
he's
you
one-
just got a shout out, bud.
He's
You said his name and his Twitter name, so that's pretty much a shout out.
he's one of the workers on the damn movie.
Thank
stupid.
you, Joe
I know.
Carno at Twitter.
At Twitter. It's not an
Says
email.
the opening scene for Uncharted, at least in script form, is really, really good. Just a
That probably
reiterating
Who's
that.
playing Nathan Drake?
Probably
Let's see.
watch it be like, nope, his name's not Nathan Drake. His name is something else that we're not going to tell you about.
Who would make a good Nathan Drake right now?
Who would make a good Nathan Drake?
Yeah.
Nathan Drake.
Nolan North.
Nolan North.
Okay, fuck's sake. He's a voice fucking actor. Actor right
He's
now.
also an actor
He's
as
also
well.
an actor on screen too.
Jackass.
Where?
He's done
On
stuff on
screen, I
soap
mean-
operas and.
On what fucking screen?
Look it up on IMDb.
To be fair, this is what the website says that Nolan North has said. I'm gonna read just the entire paragraph. It'll get to it at the end.
That's fine.
The Uncharted movie doesn't currently have any actors on board. It does, however, have producers in Charles Roven, Avi Arad, and Alex Gartner.
They just want money.
In addition to Sony creative exec Jonathan Cadden's supervision. In 2015, Nathan Drake voice actor Nolan North said that the fans don't want a movie, no matter who's the star of it. I agree.
Yeah.
Who wants a fucking movie of Uncharted?
The games are pretty much a movie in itself.
Yeah.
And Sony,
Especially 4. Oh my god.
Listen, the producers...
they just see dollar signs and they're like, we need to make
Exactly,
a movie.
yeah. That's all they fucking want.
Who-
Fuck you!
Yeah.
Who owns Uncharted? Naughty Dog or
Sony.
Sony?
Well, Naughty Dog, but also Naughty Dog's owned by Sony. So technically Sony.
Sony technically owns everything.
They're trying to become Disney, where they buy everything and own everything.
Damn you, Walt.
Walt's dead, motherfucker. He has
His head is frozen.
he has nothing to do with all the stupid decisions Disney's making.
You motherfucker.
Well, not stupid. That's making them money.
52.
They might be stupid, but it's stupid enough that it's making them money.
I'll just say this: if Walt Disney was still alive, he would hate how Disney's ran now.
He'd hate how everything is right now.
He'll come back alive
He
someday.
would
Don't
hate.
worry.
I mean, the
How-
only good thing for like in the summer box office,
Because to me, them buying Star Wars and Marvel,
LucasArts and Lucasfilms and
whatever And Lucasfilms, that includes Indy Jones, Star Wars, whatever. Them buying them, Marvel, just showing that they don't want to create their own stuff anymore.
yeah, they know.
They know they're so big, and Walt Disney was always that one person that was like, I want to create, not to make money. One of his quotes actually was, I can't remember when he said it, but I'm pretty sure he said, I don't make movies to make money, I make money to make movies. And with this, it just sounds to me stuff like this the other way around.
Yeah,
They're making movies to make money.
yeah, pretty much.
That might be a smart business decision, whatever. It's not.
Because they know that there's going to be an audience for whatever they're going to put out. That's why the Marvel movies
No matter
are doing
what shit
good.
it is.
That's why the Marvel movies do good. That's why the animation movies do good. That's why Star Wars is doing good. And that's why we're going to get a Star Wars film every year for the rest of our lives.
Sure.
Someone just kill me, God.
Please. I'm not even in Star Wars, but Jesus Christ.
52.
Please forget.
52 books, Jason.
Please.
What?
Forget.
Rogue One looks pretty
No.
good, though, I will say.
What really gets me pissed
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What really grinds his
Triggered.
gears?
Very good.
Is there's in the books there's a character named General Thawne, and when they deleted all the books, said, "Oh, this guy doesn't exist anymore." He was beloved. Like people love this character. Oh, we're just gonna bring him back. They're just gonna start picking and choosing now from what characters to bring back.
They're just like,
That does suck.
we need interesting
They're
characters.
just cannibalizing my 52 books. Like I read that trilogy with Thawne in it, the General Thawne trilogy, and it was amazing.
They're pretty much surgically They're surgically implanting the characters from the like the non-expanded universe into the universe right now. They're just like, oh, we can use this guy. Let's cut him up and put him here. That's pretty much it. It's gonna make money no matter what. There's an audience for it.
That is true.
That's why, like in the summer box office this year, that's why everyone thought Captain America: Civil War was going to be number one. No, it was Finding Dory.
Yeah, to be fair, it's Dory though.
Yeah, but
If Disney has one thing going, it's the fact they still have Pixar with them.
Yeah, luckily they have a smart guy at Pixar. I don't know if he's still there, like John Lannister, who like
He's totally still there.
He's totally still there.
Yeah,
but he helps with Pixar and Disney animation. So
I'm pretty sure he's only had one flop.
Cars 2.
Yeah.
Well, Planes.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. I never watched Planes.
No one has.
Rip.
There's been I think there's been like 2 Planes movies and no one's watched them. Cars 2
garbage.
Cars 2 did bad, but the only reason why the original Cars movie was successful was because of the merchandise. It made billions of dollars in merchandising sales.
Yeah, it was the merchandise, but I just thought Cars in general was a decent movie.
Well,
I thought the Cars movie was good.
Well, yeah, the first Cars movie is good. The second Cars movie is just
terrible.
Yeah.
It's god awful.
And then I think Disney Animation.
Mater is your main character, and he is like a background character on the cover art.
Yeah.
And you hardly get to see Lightning McQueen.
When in the first one you had Lightning McQueen as your first one.
Lightning McQueen was at least the star character.
Yeah, he was the star. That's what I was trying to say in the first one.
The fucking cable guy being the main character in the movie.
Literally, you literally put Owen Wilson in the background of a movie that he starred in the first time around.
Stupid.
Yeah. The Good Dinosaur, was that Disney Animation or Pixar?
That was Disney.
That was Disney Animation?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Because the next thing, I think their last thing they worked on, oh god, god damn it.
Not Inside Out.
It wasn't Inside
Zootopia.
Out. Zootopia. Yeah.
Zootopia was a hit, but
and I swear the next thing that's coming up on their plate is Toy Story 4.
That's Pixar, yeah.
That's who I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Disney
Inside
Animation.
Out, and then no, I'm talking about Pixar.
Oh, Disney Animation to Zootopia, I think so.
Disney Animation. What was the last Pixar movie? That's what I'm asking.
Pixar movie? Besides Finding Dory?
Finding Dory. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finding Dory. I think before that was Inside Out.
Yeah.
And in the next one, either The Incredibles 2 or Toy Story 4.
I'm fine with either one because I've been wanting an Incredibles sequel since I saw it the very first time. Because The Incredibles is a great movie.
I've totally lost track of what we were talking about because
we were talking about the Uncharted movie and then we dived in more into movies.
Yeah, whatever. Speaking of Uncharted, though, a little good news for Uncharted this week. As for the Uncharted game franchise, Uncharted 4's multiplayer mode got a new map this week, and more on the way for September.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And if you got the triple pack for Uncharted, you got something from PlayStation and 500 Uncharted points.
That's cool.
Because I bought the triple pack, and this week I got something from PlayStation, and it gave me a code for 500 Uncharted points.
That's cool. All right, let's talk about 2 more things, and we'll wrap it up.
You want to talk about Call of Duty?
Let's save that for the main event because wait a minute. Okay. It looks like he's asleep. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Phil falling asleep during a podcast.
Phil fell asleep during the podcast.
You gotta be kidding me.
He just couldn't take the fact that it wasn't his birthday anymore. And he
I'm
fell
gonna-
asleep.
So
I
unprofessional.
want to paint a picture for you people. He's leaning on the table with like his hands on his cheek, so he's just like face down into his cheeks. And I want so bad just to smack one of his arms
Do
off.
it.
Jason, if you do that, that'll be the best moment of this podcast. Please do it. I'll hold the mic if you want to do it.
You need to record the video.
Alright, so we're actually doing a promo right now
Oh my god.
during the podcast. Sorry everyone, this is fucking funny.
It's gonna fucking hurt.
Whatever.
He's gonna smack right into that corner.
He shouldn't have got drunk during the podcast, that's the thing.
Like, I
So,
almost don't want to
It's
do
whenever
it.
he took
It's
that.
gonna hurt.
It's whenever he took that glug of Captain.
So, if you all want to check this out, go to facebook.com/Puddy Squad. It'll be one of our newest live videos that we are capturing right now.
Wicka wicka. A waka
We're
waka.
going to wake up Bill.
I'm just standing back here, so
Give me just a minute.
yeah, Keith's got to log in.
Keep.
Oh, but yeah, Keith got to log in on that. And has anyone played Uncharted 4 recently?
Nope.
Nope. No.
I saw Aaron was playing it.
Yeah, it's just but
He's played that game like 50 times.
I think tomorrow I'm most likely going to get into the Battlefield 1 beta.
Nah, I'm not interested.
That's because I texted like Keith, Phil, and Aaron about it, and Chris, but I knew you wouldn't be interested in it. So
Alright, so we ready?
yeah,
Sorry guys, I had to set up the live thing. We'll go live.
I think he's gonna fall out of his chair.
oh god,
Someone move the mic.
this is us right now doing the podcast.
Phil fell asleep during the podcast. And I think Jason's going to wake him up. This is
This-
to promote this week's Puddy Squad Podcast. The Phil
I
Tuck
don't want to
birthday
do
party.
anything.
Just going to let this happen.
Oh man, that was anticlimactic.
All right, new plan.
Alright, what's the new plan?
Just pants him. I'm kidding. Don't pants him.
Bill!
Nope, didn't work.
Did it not work?
I think he's knocked out.
Is he gone?
Check. Yeah. Yeah, folks. If you're listening right now, Phil literally just he just slid off. He had it. He was on his elbows, and his elbows slid off the table on his
I guess we're gonna have to kill him.
face.
Watch the Puddy Squad Podcast before Jason kills Phil. Don't do it, Jason. Whatever you do, don't do it.
It's a joke, people
Jason,
who are
don't do
watching.
it.
I don't even know how to open this thing.
Alright, no. This is a total fail.
Yeah, it's a total fail of a joke.
Good night, sweet prince.
Sweet Prince, my
He's
ass.
not even a prince.
We should just leave him there.
You want to just leave him there?
But yeah, Phil literally just his elbows slid off and his face hit the little floor dinner mat. So I think he's taking a nap.
He's gone.
Is he breathing?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Okay.
he's breathing.
Make sure his heart's beating.
I'm
Check
pretty
his
sure if
James-
he's breathing, his heart's beating.
James always goes in the wrong direction.
Well, here's the thing,
All
though.
right.
He could be breathing, but he could also not have a pulse.
Since Phil's knocked out, he won't be talking about the.
I watched it today.
You still want to talk about Call of
Hang
Duty?
on, I can fill in Phil's thoughts for Call of Duty.
All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap up after
You
each
have
Call
a
of Duty.
fly on your forehead.
I did. I felt it. Everything's going to shit now. All right, so we talked about a decent amount. Let's talk about Call of Duty, and then we'll wrap it up.
Here's
Yeah.
Phil's thoughts on Call of Duty. He
Okay.
thinks that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is going to be the best Call of Duty that ever existed.
Does he?
Yeah. He thinks it's going to be so much better than than Modern Warfare Remastered that it's not even funny.
Oh wait! Oh,
He's falling out of his chair. He
Phil.
gone.
Phil! Jesus Christ!
Nah, just let him
He's
go.
dead weight.
Yeah, he's done.
Get his. Oh, you got his glasses. Okay. Aaron, we are sorry for this right now.
Yeah, we're
I'm
sorry.
not.
We're just sorry people
I'm not.
listening.
No regrets.
Phil, you alright? Phil. That was my phone.
That was your phone.
That's my mic.
That's the mic.
Let's get back on the table. There we go.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty.
He just spat on his table.
Sure did.
That's good.
Alright. Phil, you ready to wrap up?
You were part of our ad, just by the by.
This was your podcast. You have to wrap it up.
I may
We
have
can't leave here
stuck
until
your finger in your ear.
Well, you want to finish? Can we finish talking about it?
I just told him your thoughts about Call of Duty and about how Infinite Warfare is going to be 10 times better in Modern Warfare Remastered.
Here, you want your mic? Do you want to actually say your opinion before you wrap up?
No.
Okay.
But
Alright.
yeah, COD XP happened today, and it's like an event where they invited a whole bunch of people, a bunch of YouTube personalities, Twitch personalities, and they just did a big old stream where they announced, they showed the multiplayer reveal trailer for Infinite Warfare, where they showed like custom rigs for characters and the pick 10 system, and also like the weapons are going to be more customizable than ever. They also showed some more of the Infinite Warfare Zombies game. Like, well, they didn't show like gameplay of it. They showed like a little bit of it. And they also talked about Treyarch's last DLC pack. And they also mentioned about the Call of Duty endowment, which was getting veterans in situations where they can get a job, and they're doubling up on their efforts as well. And all in all, like, and also they talked about Modern Warfare Remastered, where at launch they're going to have for their multiplayer like 10 maps, and then later on, like a couple months later, it's going to be the 6 other maps. So Modern Warfare Remastered is going to have all 16 maps. Pretty much by at least the beginning of 2017. But it was a pretty decent event, I believe.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm wrapping it up because Phil just drank another huge drink of Captain Morgan.
Yeah, I think
It's not gonna get any better from here. Jason, final thoughts on the podcast today? Anything you want to say?
I don't think I understand Facebook because I tried to share this video and it may have fucked up.
You might have shared as you or as the Puddy
No,
Squad?
I shared it as me, but I think I shared it to the Puddy Squad.
You
So I
tried
don't know.
sending a message to Mark Zuckerberg?
No, I'll get right on that.
Thank you.
No, it's sent as you. It's in as you.
Well, it's set as
I
me,
know.
but I'm sharing
You
it
posted
too.
on the timeline. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. James, any final
understand
thoughts on podcast today?
I wish we could have had Aaron here, but he wasn't feeling well. Happy birthday to you two guys. Phil.
Thank you.
I don't know, Phil.
I want to suck your dick.
No, don't.
Jesus.
Phil, that's just the liquor talking.
It is totally the liquor talking.
It is totally the liquor talking. We know had good topics, and also for the people who are at PAX West right now, hope y'all having a good time and be safe. Don't do anything stupid. Well,
Do all the drugs, fuck all the bitches.
There you go.
End it. End it with that.
suck it to me.
That's how you end it.